Going through. All right, so I just warped through. This is my oxygen farm. And so this is just like a wood structure that has all... I'll show you what these manufacturing things do in a second. But out here, I've got... Man, it's a big dog right here. At least he's calm. All these creatures out on this planet are pretty nice. But these guys have been collecting gas and dumping them in these harvesters. Look at this. Freaking maxed it out. It makes 2,432 oxygen an hour, which is a ton of oxygen. I got a couple greenhouses out here because it's just fun to have. No specific reason. I also got into, I was like a grill master for a while, was trying to like try all these different combinations of cooking. And so these are auto feeders, so you can feed the animals. And so I would attract animals so I could chop them up and cook them. So that was pretty awesome. But I don't do that as much anymore. That's kind of a labor-intensive process. I normally just do something like this. I come into my large refiner. Hopefully I have some chlorine somewhere in one of my pockets. Let's see. Sodium. Nope. Salt would work too. Watch this. So this is what I mean. I got 9 salt, right? It's going to turn out some chlorine. 4 chlorine, right? Let me show you what oxygen does here. Going to add that oxygen. It takes 4 chlorine. Turns out 24, right? And remember, we're on an oxygen farm. So now I'm just going to take that chlorine. It's going to turn out 144. And it's going pretty quick. 5 or 4 seconds. Okay. 144. I'm just going to keep doing that. And I just keep doing this till my oxygen is depleted. And what you'll notice is that when I go to sell this chlorine, it's going to be worth a pretty penny. Remember that ship we just bought? It will easily pay for that ship. So it's a great way to generate a lot of cash quickly. Apparently, in the universe, there's a lot of pools, and all those pools need chlorine. So, there's that. What else we got going on here? Report is that Twitch looks better and better than the YouTube, and the sound is better. It sounds like I fixed it. So that's good. Pretty sweet. Oh, let me see. I had a call from Cable. Let's see. Yeah, man. I guess ping me if you want to join. Get in here on these games, man. You're probably doing stuff. Getting breakfast. Something I know about Cable, for all you out there, is that he enjoys a nice breakfast. I myself enjoy breakfast. So, happy Sunday morning. Normally, I would, I'm just going to be honest, normally I would be at church, but this morning, my family and everyone went to the Magic Kingdom, and I was going with them. Actually, I went with them. I dropped them off. And when I got there, my ankle, which is fractured, if you don't know that backstory, it was really hurting. So I said, you know what? I don't really feel like walking around the Magic Kingdom today. We're going to, have a great day, family. If you want to go, I love you and I support you all. But this is probably not a great day for me to be walking around miles and miles. It's about 6 miles. If you don't, an average day at the Magic Kingdom, by my estimates, is about 6 miles. And so when you have a fractured ankle, that's not like great fun. So they have wheelchairs and ECVs, but those things have like a few hour wait times. And so long story short, I said, hey, I'm just going to go back, do some streams, and I'll come pick you guys up at the end of the day. And so that's what I did. So that's why I'm here playing games today. But we're trying to make the best out of what was supposed to be an awesome day, at least a fun day. So anyway, I'm going to let this chlorine run. And I'm going to put some, you know what, you can just grab it mid-process too. And then I like to just walk away. And so you'll notice I have 2 of these. So I have this large refiner here. You can do this with smaller refiners too. I'm going to put that just in my exosuit. And I'm going to go put some in here. Let's see. Look at this. I have so much oxygen. Tons of oxygen. So it's really the greatest. So now I have 2 refiners running at the same time. This one's 15% done. This one is 14% done. So it's kind of cool. You can keep the time on. Now check this out. I also have medium refiners on the side. So we can keep doing this process. As long as you have oxygen, which I had a ton of it. Let's see if I have any more in my pocket here. I don't know if I have any more in my pocket, but here's what I'm going to do. I'll show you a little trick. So this is dihydrogen jelly. Here's 5. Putting 5 in, I'm going to get 250 dihydrogen out. It's a super fast process. So with that 250, check this out. I'm going to get 8 back. So I added 3. So for every 5 I put in, I can get 3 back. So this is just a process by which you kind of just let these machines run, do their thing. They do this duplication thing, and it will really help you. It'll keep you from having to mine everything, and it helps the game not be so tedious as you get further along. So like the old way of getting dihydrogen is just finding blue crystals around the planet, just like this, and you have to collect it all. Well, nobody wants to do that forever on every single planet because you need a lot. Dihydrogen is the stuff you need to fly from planet to planet. So what you want to do is get your hands on a refiner. You can do a portable refiner and start turning dihydrogen into dihydrogen jelly and just going through this duplication process. And look at that. So that's going to take 20 minutes, but it's going to give me more than what I had. And the best part is you can just put it in there and walk away and be done. Well, this one completed while we were gone. Just put it in, walk away. This one's going to have 4 minutes before it's done. Let's check on this one. 64%. But don't worry, it's not... I've never had a situation where I've lost whatever. Look at this. This has already got 250 oxygen in it. So these machines are sucking in the oxygen from the air. I found an oxygen source, and it's storing it. I've already got 250. Just put it in my pocket. It's good. You can check out these greenhouses. Always put a terminal in your bases. I cannot recommend that enough. Because the economies are different in different systems. So you may jump to a system and all of a sudden something that was worth absolutely nothing could be worth some good money. Unfortunately, everything pretty much looks about the same as the last system. But it also tells you like, hey man, if you got some comet droplets, we got a 47% markup on those. So if you're looking for those, let us know. So that's cool. Some star bulbs. I can grow star bulb on this planet just outside normally, but I think it just looks cool in here. This is frostwort. It's funny, I know the names of these fake plants more than I know the real names of real plants. So I gotta work on that. I've been feeling guilty about that lately, that maybe I should pay attention more to actual plants where I actually live on actual Earth versus knowing the plants of whatever random planet this is and the billions of planets out there. Anyway, I figured if I could learn them in No Man's Sky, why can't I learn them in real life? Check this out. Insufficient power. The reason that is because the sun went down and I don't have enough battery. Probably. My battery died. Check it out. It's depleted. It's because the solar panels that were going to the battery aren't getting sun, right? Pretty basic concept. So we'll just wait till morning. There's other ways around this. You can just make another power source. Or there's other ways of powering it, which I won't get into right now, but yep. Oh, look, this large refiner finished. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'll just put some of this chlorine in my pocket, and we'll go sell it, just to show you how much it's worth. Okay. Let's just go sell it over here. Oh, I did a scan by accident. I do that a lot, because I try and run with the wrong button. Sell. Let's find that chlorine. It's green. So check it out. I only have 7,000 and I duplicated that maybe in 5 or 10 minutes and that gave me 4 million bucks. So if you hang around here and you get all those processors running, you can easily generate, 50 million a pop. Easily. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to sell that chlorine. Let me go to chlorine. Let me find it again. Come on, dudes. Oh, sell. And let's get rid of it. So, that's one way to buy ships, right? And you're going to need a lot of money to buy fleets. And by fleets, I mean this. This is my freaking awesome main capital ship. Look at this guy warp in. He's a beast. And all my people will warp in too. Look at this. These are all my guys right here. Coming in. Reporting for duty, Captain. You know what? Let's fly up there, give it a look around. And let's check it out. This is for Sherpa, if you're still watching, or if you're watching at all. I'm going to show you what mine looks like. You have the Dreadnought, which is awesome, but I like the shape of this one. It makes me feel a little more Imperial. It has a yellow stripe on it because my guy's yellow. And I don't know why I went with yellow. I think, the original Biocam logo was yellow and black, so I tend to use that a lot on my space characters. I hope this is fun for you. It's fun for me, man. It's like show and tell. I'm having a hard time monitoring my chat right now because oh, interesting. I don't think the Twitch is streaming anymore. So let me just go out here. I'm gonna do a little show and tell of this spaceship. So check it out. I got this guy. He's like a little... I really like these ships because their wings fold up and fold down when you fly. I think it makes them look awesome. Check this out. There's a white one like that. And then there's another variant. There's two of these white ones. And I had this idea that I just wanted gold and white ships for a little bit. Like I was going to be like, I don't know, super fancy. But then they were difficult to find over and over again. I mean, not difficult, but it just takes a lot of time. All right. this is the bridge. Most of you have probably already seen the bridge, so I'll skip it. But here's a quick look. I got robots running mine because, I don't know, they seem so if anyone's watching here, I've got huge rows of long rows of frostwort. And the reason I picked what I picked was I wanted to be able to grow everything I needed to build. They're like little microchips, and the microchips themselves are worth a lot of money. But all this stuff is ready to be harvested. You need a lot of solarium to buy to build like heat capacitors to build the microchips. I'm gonna save all of that for another episode. I put some random planners in here too for carbon, just because I thought it made it look nicer. I also got, look, big refiners in here, so I could continue that duplication process that we just talked about. If we wanted to, but I'm close to calling it the end of the stream here. We'll manage my fleet. So I sent my fleet out on a command earlier, and they're all back. So I'm going to go check them out. Oh, I can't even debrief them because I got so much inventory in my pockets. Luckily, I'm on my freighter, which means I can transfer stuff to my freighter. For example, silver, you know, that's great. Let's see. Freighter, do I have a place for silver? It's all maxed out. Here, I'll start a new one. Oh, that's on my starship. What the heck? How about my exo chute? What's going on here? Fuel? Do some fuel. Man, I have like all this random stuff I have to get figured out. What was I doing? Salvage data? Salvage technology? That's worth some money. Get these crystallized fragments out of here. More dihydrogen. See, I could duplicate that. Let's see. So it said my freight inventory's full. So let's check out my freight inventory. It's this inventory that they're talking about. You can add storage containers, which are basically where you can hold your stuff. I like to organize mine by different stuff, like cactus flesh, which I need to craft some stuff, pure ferrite. But it's your first slot, the general tab, so you got to get rid of all this stuff. So what I'm just going to do is dump it and sell it. So I'll probably have to sell it for a discount, but I might as well get rid of it since there's new stuff to collect. So this is probably making everybody cringe who is super into this game, because they're like, don't sell the instability injector for minus 33.8%. Well, you know what? I don't need an instability projector. I don't need a neural duct. Just get rid of it, dude. This is like, does it spark joy? That's what Mary Kondo would say. Does it spark joy? And it wasn't sparking joy for me, so I had to go. Let's see. You know what? What else have I got? I gotta get rid of these neutron microscope stuff. Let's see. Always hang on to your wiring loom. I'll say that right now. You don't always need a quantum computer. I usually hang on to it. But yeah, never get rid of a wiring loom. You're definitely gonna use. Keeps coming up all the time. Right? When I was talking about building circuit boards earlier, this is what I'm talking about. If you can unlock how to craft that, you can make some big bucks pretty quick. It's one of my favorite things to craft. It's pretty sweet. People get really deep into the crafting world. There's whole craft graphs that you can look up on the internet of sort of what you need. And to unlock your abilities to craft, you have to go to like that big space station thing, which is part of the storyline. So just keep playing the story. You'll get there eventually, I promise. Let's see. Let's see if we still can't get rid of this inventory. Let's see. That's probably because I sold what was in my pocket and not what was on my freighter, huh? Freighter inventory. Get rid of that. No, I'm selling. I'm selling. Get rid of that. Get rid of this dirt. Get rid of. Get rid of this. Get rid of it. There we go. That should have freed up some space. So now they can debrief. He's going to tell me how the mission went, right? They covered 1,040 light years. They got some Geknip, which is like catnip for these frog-looking guys. They like it. Magnetized ferrite. They went and got some of that for me. They brought me back 348,000. They brought me back another 341,000. And then they came back. So they gave me some money. There's all the stuff I got. That's great. And we'll send, now we could send them back out, but we have to make sure they have enough fuel. So first, let's debrief this other place first. So we'll see how they did. Sometimes they get damaged and you have to go fix what's damaged. It depends, you know, how it goes. All right, they got me 385,000. They brought me some data. Discovery data. Okay. Some Korvax casings. They just did some survey. Some Gek relics. Some antimatter. Iridesite. Some more Gek relics. Man, they went crazy. They brought a lot of stuff. 450. Look at all this stuff. That's cool. Watch this. It's going to go crazy. Rare item. So when you get something like this, you have a few options. You can go trade it in. There'll be like big towers on some of the planets, and you can trade in like these rare treasures to see if you can get something even more rare. Or you can just sell it. And you know me, I'm about that money, so I'm going to just trade it. I'm just going to sell it. Just got to get rid of it. I have one more. I think I have one more place. 2 more places. I think I have a total of 4 fleet command stations where I can send people on different missions. Some pearls, some money, 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 some money. End the expedition. Storage augmentation, that's good stuff. You don't ever sell your storage augmentation. That you can always use. Because you can use that to expand your ship. You can use that to expand your ship's storage. Here we go. The 4th and final one. He brought tribute metal. He gave me some chromatic metal, some activated carbon. That should be it. Look at that. Some nice money there. So, we're going to go right back to our freighter inventory. We're going to sell this Geknip. We don't want it. I don't need albumin pearls. I'm getting rid of it. Fusion accelerants. See you later. Korvax casings. See you later. Always keep your chromatic metal. That's good stuff. We don't want to sell any of the freight fuel because that's the fuel that pays for the expeditions. So we have to make that fuel if we don't have it. Gek relic, gonna sell it. Let's see. Let's go back up from the bottom here. Geodesite, we don't need it. Starship storage augmentation, keep that. Never sell those. I wish someone would have told me that. You want that. So you're going to use it to upgrade your starship. You can do that on the big like Death Star looking base thing, which is in each system. Activated copper. Viking effigy. Iridesite. I'll hang on to the antimatter because it's helpful when you're making fuel. All right. Now, the other thing I like to do with my inventory is sometimes you just got to make sure you condense it all in the right place because you need to open up. So chromatic metal, I'm sure I have some of that in my exosuit somewhere. Right here. Just drop it in. That way it's not sitting on my freighter taking up a slot. This... I'm going to put in my cargo here, so I don't forget about it. And let's see, is there anything else I want to carry over? Nope. I'm just gonna make some more fuel since it seems I'm able to easily make it. I'm just holding X to remake it. Yep, now it's starting to tell me I don't have components. But I always make more fuel after I get a fleet command. So I need to assign expeditions to these guys. We need to get them out working again. So they just came back, and the goal is, before I ever turn off the game, right, I always make sure I send these guys out on another mission because they do the mission in real time. So if I leave for 2 hours and come back, it may take them a full 24 hours to do a mission, but they're working when I'm not playing. So it's pretty sweet. So yeah, collect your resources. Again, weird artifacts here on these screens. That's not the stream. That's just happening with the latest update, I think. So I'm going to do a combat patrol because I got some good combat vessels. Assign some ships. So what you want to do is look at, of your ships, who's got the best combat experience. This dude is a beast. I'm going to assign a lower level ship because we want to get everyone up to like an S-class fleet. Let's see. Another. This guy. Look at this guy. He's getting really close. He's getting a lot of combat experience. I don't know if I want to assign any more of those ships. I can assign a total of 5. You don't have to assign 5, but you can. I'm going to pick these guys who I know are beasts. So look, I got a 5-star rating of, this is my fleet, is a 5-star fleet for a difficulty of 3. So they're going to tear it up. They need 300 tons of fuel. Do I have enough? Yep, they just warped off. Okay. So now I can pick another mission for somebody else. So I have these missions. I already got this mission going. Let's do not another combat patrol because we just did a combat patrol. Because we picked our best combat guys, right? So we should pick something else. This is an exploration. So let's pick this guy. I'm kind of looking down this lane here for balance. Since it's not combat, let's pick someone maybe a little lower level. This guy. This guy really needs some help. This is also a support ship. So I have a 3-star rating for a 2-star mission. So it should be just fine. It'll get these guys some experience. And as they get more experience, these numbers will climb. And they'll be better at those things. So let's launch them. It's all about the balance. So if you can get someone with a little skill in each area, this should be an easy one. This should be 5 stars. Because I took a 30 from here, a 32 here, a 26 in mining, and a 31. That's some good skill, man. That's like a pretty skilled fleet. There's no way that fleet can handle it all on their own. And I think I could do one more patrol. So we'll do an easy 1-star. This is where you want to use maybe some of your low ships. Let me see, what's the lowest ship I got? Oh yeah, this guy's struggling. He is on the struggle. Okay. We're gonna have to put this guy with somebody else. Ooh, I like this. The Claws of Death. And like, we need to have like someone who's got mad experience. So altogether, they're a 3-star fleet for a 1-star difficulty, so they should be just fine. So that's all 4. So now if we go back to our rooms, it'll show you that they're on the mission. I can't just go collect this right away. It'll tell me I gotta wait. So I can speak with the commander. He's like, hey man, we're doing work. So he'll be done in 5 hours, 9 minutes, and 16 seconds. So that's good. And if one gets damaged while they're on a mission, they'll say, hey man, something happened. Do you want to recall him? Whatever. I got some storage containers here. Sometimes they have good stuff in them. All right. So now we've given our fleet some homework. I am probably going to end the stream here. So what I'm going to do is get in and out of my ship for a quick resave. Restore point. Resave. No one says that. Restore point. And call that a good session. So I got to go check it out. And I hope you guys had fun watching. I did. And where are them games at?